All right, what's up, everyone? Here we're gonna do Plup versus Zain from Nounsvitational 2024. This is I don't know if we've done a modern Plup Zain set. Um, I know we did the older one from 2019. Maybe even done multiple from back then. But still really interesting. I believe that Plup hates Marth secretly. Maybe not even secretly. I think Plup hates Marth, which I do too. So I respect that. But Plup already looks like something's very off. Whether it's his mental or it's controller or it's I don't know. His playstyle just kinda doesn't I don't know. I feel like it doesn't work that well. Like now that people are like CCing a lot and like playing Marth, dude, I swear it's fucked up. Um but we'll see. I don't really remember how the set goes. I just feel like Plup doesn't exactly love playing Zain. In my opinion. Gets the umps attack, but misses the fastball. So a lot of people actually do know how to umps attack nowadays, but not a lot of people know how to fastfall to ledge afterward. But since fastfall has a buffer, you can press it within, I think it's 4 frames of when you're gonna fly off the stage, and if you just tap it, you'll clip the ledge pretty hard, even at like really high percents. Gets the shield shot back air, another back air. Goes to ledge, gets some stammy stalls going. Once again, we see the short up needles from Plup, which is something we pointed out in the 2019 VOD. That I wanna integrate more into my playstyle, just because I think it seems like such a good option against Marth's down tilt, right? To be able to like needle grab him out of that. Battlefield's really tricky because Marth can DI to the platform even at 0. I just don't really understand one like how and how to tell if he's going to be able to do that or not visually as the Sheik player, which can make Battlefield really tricky. It's really obvious to me on like other stages, just this one. Maybe I can lab it and figure it out. Plup looks really disgusted and like tilted in this set, which is not what I love to see. That's kind of my guy. Yeah, gets the light shield push off. Plup's at really high percent here, so you want like a big grab or something as the Sheik here, not to waste it, but gets a little bit percent building. Gets the crouch under, but yeah, the tilts are gonna get shield grabbed, which is so annoying, but I mean, glad they can be shield grabbed, otherwise that shit is pretty absurd. Gets the platform knocked down, goes for like kind of laid upper like we saw in this Smash and Splash set from a while ago at this point, but like a week ago maybe. Should be a fair. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Like, percent doesn't matter too much for Sheik. If anything, it might be easier to live at this kind of percent from a big opening. Oh, maybe not here, though. You get tippered for that. Okay, but you live. I think he jumped. Am I crazy? Yeah, he did jump. Oh, that's not the best DI. Yeah, but Zain loves to do that in there. And you can just hold down and hold shield. And the second hit won't actually combo. I don't know why we don't see that more. Zain does not Zain. Plup does not get the thing. I think he unplugs and replugs his controller. He seemed pretty tight about that all game. Probably Dreamland. Yeah. Marth's down tilt can feel so suffocating in this matchup because it does kind of outrange everything Sheik can do in like a very like in a sense, right? Because obviously Sheik has boost grab, but Marth can down tilt sort of outside of like Sheik's fair spacing. And if you sit right there with down tilt, wow, kind of gets the shield AS like shield DI in to get that up B. But yeah, if you kind of sit right there with down tilts, it becomes really hard for Sheik to like close in at all. Which is why I think the short up needles are such a good answer to that. Because you can get like short up needle dash jump cancel grab, right? Oh, that could be bad. You do get to recover on stage here if you have the right angle. Plup tried to CC grab that, but it sent the wrong way. Or turn him around at least. It's an up air, back air. Nice, gets a grab. It's kind of hard this percent. What do? Just fair? I guess up smash? Okay, that was a lot of damage. That's a good shark. Yeah, Zain has those tags. Nice. Yep, gets the run off fair. Gets the full up nair. Yep, full up nair shield. That's like, not that it's old tech specifically, but can we short up air? Yeah, look, we love to see that short up air. It's really so good. Misses the wave dash to ledge. Might be the controller. Sorry. Yeah, we're seeing so much damage off that. Basically 112%, or at least close to it. Off. Man, misses the angle that. Yeah, Plup does not look super happy. What was I saying about? I don't know. We're moving on. Maybe it was something good, but it's gone now. Got down. Down air is so big. Tries to get near grab, but Zain doesn't ASDI down. Instead, like, kind of SDIs up on it, looks like. Gets the upper tipper. Pretty hard to recover. Do we see Zelda at all? No. Really high recovery. Pretty rough spot. That was pretty sick. Yeah, Dreamland, you can't just walk over and tipper the platforms really. The platforms are a little bit too high for Marth to seal it. So recovering under those platforms on the stage can feel pretty good until up tilt just kills you off the top. Down smash also feels pretty nice there. If the first hit pushes them off, the remaining two hits will like tap them off stage, which is nice generally. Let's see. Gets the back air. I think Zain still has jump, but he calls it out with the Sammy stall. Really nice stuff from Plup. Even game. See him jump out, which is nice. Fair goes for jab grab. And wow, Zain just contorts Marth's hitbox. Or hurtbox. Wow, gets the boost grab. Won't knock over. Nice, no jump. Perfect needles. Gets SDI'd so hard. That makes a huge difference for Zain. If that tipper hit, that would have been a huge news. Misses the read, though. Gets the RTC. Plup DI's in on the forward throw, which might seal. Doesn't seal it. Oh, it's no jump. Goes to platform. Up tilt doesn't kill yet, so Zain has to keep playing this little dance to try to checkmate Plup here. Up B. Plup just DI's in. Does he up B with Zelda, or does he turn back when he's closer? Turns back. Has a really clean up B. Getting the up B where you snap to like the edge of the stage can be really nice to like land sooner and take away Marth's time. Like some of the worst Sheiks will like up B above the stage and then fall and then do the landing animation. It gives them the opponent literally like all day. It's already kind of like all day just because you have so much landing lag, but it is those optimizations matter a lot. You can see J-Mook studying this shit. He's like trying to lock in. But J-Mook and Plup play so vastly different that they probably have so much to learn from each other if they're both at like the top level, right? With like such different play styles. Plup with the dash through, dash back in, grab. That's really good. Marth doesn't have like the best behind him out of shield options. He really only has like down air to shield, and I guess back air to shield, but no one really does that outside of like maybe the Falco matchup, unless I'm wrong. But yeah. Nice, gets up tilt. Fair shield pokes. That is so annoying if you're Zain. You can short hop fair that as Marth stands back up. But it doesn't even matter. Wow, just forward throws him, grabs ledge. I saw Plup do a forward throw, I think, in the last set we saw as well, which kind of shocked me, because you can pretty much always get, like, nice down throw follow-ups, but... Wow, gets that up tilt grab so clean. I feel like everyone calls that the J-Mook, but Plup been doing it. The up tilt's in neutral. Gets the fair. Gets the needles. That needle probably would have sealed it. You could totally have done a short up fair there. Short up fair is going to be a lot better than that down smash, I think. But still covers the edge guard. Let's see. Plup on the platform. Escapes. But it's really hard at this lower percents where all your moves are really unsafe on hit. Although Zain seems to be swinging in a way that isn't really working this game. Seems to have a lot of... I want to say it's just like confidence. Like he's playing very ego-y. He's swinging like a lot. He's kind of gracefully like gliding through the air a lot. And I don't know if he's just kind of in his bag after the first two games or... Oh, wow. Gets the double jump to ledge. So we normally see Sheiks do the drop double jump back air to beat that double jump. But so we generally don't want to see that double jump from Marth players. But if you get it, it feels really good, right? Being able to just jump to the ledge and not have to not have to use your up B at all. Yeah, any sort of raw grab is going to be very, very jousty, right? You can see Marth dash back or dash forward and like really dodge it, and it leaves you open, right? So you don't really want to be the one to grab first unless you really know where they're going to be, right? We're seeing Plup really consistently like shielding in these platforms during invincibility and escaping, which is, it's honestly saying a lot just because, I mean, he's playing in Zain, right? So if you're consistently doing something like that, like your mix-up has to be pretty strong to not get at least sort of put in a box by a player like Zain. Zain kind of corners himself on that punish. Goes for up smash. I feel like he could have fared and it might have set up a better spot, but I don't know. Plup is... Ooh. Misses the tipper. Gets a fair. Pretty hard spot to edge guard. Oh, that counter kind of didn't matter that much. It stalled him in a pretty nice way, honestly. What does he do here? Yeah, I feel like it would have been better to see like a neutral be there with the higher percents. Zayn looks like he knows he was pushing it there. Probably just gotta, zoom in a bit. Or maybe zoom out a bit and just try to go back to playing neutral. Some down tilts. That game he was all up in the air. Just gliding around. Which is very graceful. It was kind of beautiful to see, but if we want to see Zayn take it, we gotta see him on the ground. Goes to FD, which is interesting, but I guess versus Plup, people like FD even more just because he's so comfortable on the platforms, right? In the, I guess, like the stereotypical, like, Plup loves his platforms, but I mean, it's true. He's really, really good on them. Gets the attack on the weird hit up tilt. He knew it was going to hit that way. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to attack it. Kind of a tricky recovery, but Zayn opted for a roll instead of a neutral get up. Plup did not look super happy about that, unfortunately. Hates this fucking character, I think, which rocks, I'll say it. Nice, gets the reverse fair. That shit is so hard to set up consistently. But wow, he gets it twice. I don't know. I don't know if I have the finesse for it, but the people that got it kind of got it. But then I do see sets where they just miss it, and it feels really bad to fair them all over across the stage. Like it's fucking Muta King versus Falcon in 2009. Swear to God. Does he get the boost grab? Oh, no boost grab. Could have totally grabbed Marth over there in the corner, I think, after that roll. Gets the down tilt. That move can feel really good in this matchup if you're not getting like actively shield grabbed, because it's pretty minus on shield. 0%. You don't get the regrab, and on no DI, you don't really get anything there. What I like to do, and I swear is kind of like really good. I don't know if it is necessarily really good. I haven't played against Zayn ever. I've played against some of the other top Marths, and I like to do down throw, instant turnaround, short hop, back air. And it'll like strong hit him and usually clip him out of his double jump if they're trying to SDI up tilt, right? And then I'll either shield, crouch, or dash back, depending on what they're going to do out of that. And then usually just come back in and try to regrab them. And that works out pretty well for me. And I usually get like down throw bear regrab into like down throw up air. Because at the end of the day, all you really want is like I think it's 16%. When you grab them at 16, you get a pummel and you down throw, and like they're like 23% is when the up air knocks down. And it's really just juicer time. Plup tries to do almost like the J-Mook angle, where like the neutral get up will push you off. Plup does not love what's going on here, I don't think. This character's for babies. I'll say it for him. Sorry to the Marth players out there. Not really though. Y'all have it pretty good. Feeling a little bit hateful on the daily cast today. Try to make this a very wholesome place, but I'm just not feeling very wholesome today. And neither does Plup. Plup looks angry, which is a little bit like a little uncharacteristic, I'd say. But I could see him being a moody sort of a guy. I don't know. I haven't met him much. Good percent. Wait a minute. FD is extremely volatile in this matchup. Like, Sheik can blow up Marth if she gets a few good openings. Obviously, it's the same vice versa. I mean, it's more of like a neutral, like, control stage for Marth, but like his like big blow up stage is definitely going to be Yoshi's for the early kills. Plup doesn't look super stoked about that. I see him shaking his head. Still some interesting stuff. And a lot of stuff we've seen from like 2019, and a lot of the newer stuff mixed in. So yeah, see y'all tomorrow.